The city of Cedar Falls is taking responsibility, taking accountability, and making changes after somehow personnel mistakenly released into the wild an animal they thought was a wild animal, but it turned out the animal was actually a family pet, a pet ferret. KWW reporter Emily Moss talking to the owner this afternoon. Emily's in Cedar Falls with the latest on this.
It was here on Cedar Heights and University Avenue where a pet ferret was released into the wild after a Cedar Falls officer mistook it for a wild animal. Now, the city of Cedar Falls says they're trying to fix the systemic breakdown that led to this mistake.
Like, if this was a dog or if this was a cat, if this was any other pet, would you have just let it go?
The city of Cedar Falls is taking action after a pet was let loose by an officer following a rescue call.
Unfortunately, just a series of events where honestly we just screwed up.
Heaven Likeness is the owner of Karma the ferret. She says she was heartbroken to find out her pet was released instead of returned.
I was a wreck. I've been crying like every day and multiple times a day. I'm so worried about him. It's been awful.
Mayor Danny Laudick is now creating a task force focused on reviewing the city's animal control policies. The task force will give recommendations on whether the city should keep animal control in-house, but provide more extensive training, or look to contract out to places like Cedar Bend Humane Society. Mayor Laudick says it's important for the city to recognize their mistakes and make it right.
It was just a systemic issue that training, common sense decisions, and everything down the line. And so as we're playing out this whole thing, I said there's no excuses to be made here. It's just we didn't handle the situation appropriately. And that's where we have to have that commitment to make sure we do better.
Mayor Laudick, other council members, and more all joined the search for Karma this weekend in response to the situation. Even though they couldn't find Karma, Likeness said she's grateful for their support.
It was honestly very touching, that they know something messed up did happen, and so them trying to fix the situation has been and having that support has been super helpful.
While Mayor Laudick says this won't happen again.
So just a lot of decisions that were made that could have been much better, and that's why just seeing how this whole situation played out, it showed we need to just do a full task force on this review because something like this shouldn't happen.
In Cedar Falls, Emily Moss, News 7, KWWL.